Hi, I'm Robin Thompson, and I'm here today with Kirk Langman, Operations Manager for Instructor-Led Training for Thomson Reuters Tax and Accounting. Hi, Kirk.
Hi, Robin.
Thank you for being here today.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
All righty. Folks, we're here talking about Gear Up conferences. We know that Gear Up has been around for at least 40 years now. Tell me a little bit about Gear Up.
I'd be happy to. 40 years, folks. That's a long time to be the industry leader in providing tax and accounting continuing education to professionals like yourselves. Gear Up conferences are what we're going to be talking about today, and we have two in the rest of 2012. One of them is called the Royal Flush, which many of you may be familiar with, and the other is called Magic Week. And Royal Flush is the first of the two. It's starting this year on November 26th, and it lasts for a week. It's 48 hours of continuing education credits.
Wow.
But I don't want to scare anybody off. You don't have to purchase it in a 48-hour chunk. You certainly can buy the individual seminars as well. But what's nice about Gear Up conferences, and I think we'll get into this a little bit more, is they're really a one-stop shop for continuing education needs, in the sense that you can obtain 48 hours of credit and also 40 hours of credit at the Magic Week conference.
Okay, you mentioned the chunks. How can someone who's wanting to sign up, what are the increments that you can sign up for those conferences?
Well, it's really a good question, and a lot of the attendees choose their own curriculum in such a way that they have to discover. We do have half-day classes on some days, and we do have 16-hour two-day classes. So it depends on what your target seminar is, whether it's going to be 4 hours in length, 8 hours in length, or 16 hours in length.
Awesome. Okay. Gear Up usually has something new every year. What's new for Gear Up this year?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Last year, we asked all of our Gear Up customers, what subject or what seminar can we provide you that we're not providing you? And unanimously, we came up with a single response, and it was basically a retirement IRAs, pensions courses. It's actually titled IRAs, Pensions, and Other Retirement Resources. And essentially, in a nutshell, it'll cover detailed and unique requirements of various types of retirement savings. So that's the new course and the new title available at both of these conferences, both the Royal Flush and the Magic Week conferences, coming up this winter.
Awesome. What is the deadline for signing up? Can people still sign up for these conferences?
I've got an interesting story. The deadline for signing up. Well, if it's you out there that's considering making a purchase, I encourage you to call and make this very moment the deadline for signing up. But I'll tell you an interesting story, a real quick interesting story. Working at the counter as a registrar at the Royal Flush conference, somebody had won some money at the casino the night before, walked up to the counter the morning of the conference start with cash that he had won at the casino, and signed up right there. So the deadline to enroll is minutes before the event, even with casino winnings.
Okay. That's a great story. All right, we know that Gear Up has top-notch instructors that lead these conferences. Tell us a little bit about the instructors for Gear Up.
Oh, that's an easy one to talk about, because our instructors are the best in the business. For those of you out there that have attended a Gear Up seminar, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have basically feedback, testimonials, live feedback, feedback through the instructor, that all reflect that our Gear Up instructors are the best in the business. We know when you're going to a seminar or conference, there's basically two components. There's the content, manuals and the information, and then there is the instructor, how you're going to learn and who's delivering that. And we marry those two beautifully. We've got, like I say, the best instructors out there, but our content, our comprehensive manuals, are really the best in the business as well. And you'll be learning from them and referencing them year-round, in addition to having them at the seminar.
Okay. We have just a minute left. What are the customers saying about the conferences?
What they say is that, in particular, we're talking about Royal Flush, which is November 26th, 48 CPE credits, and Magic Week, which is 40 CPE credits starting December 11th. Feedback from those two are interesting. We talked about real briefly the content, the learning materials, the speakers. Feedback there is fantastic. And it consistently is across all of our seminars and conferences year-round. What's neat about the conferences that is specific, to the conferences in terms of feedback is the little things. A, you can create your own curriculum. B, the facilities are fantastic. C, continental breakfasts, break refreshments, and excellent lunches, those sorts of things make for the whole package. And that, we're just getting tremendous positive feedback for Gear Up conferences.
That's great, Kirk. Thank you so much for that quick intro to the Gear Up conferences. Thank you for being with us today. This concludes our interview. Thank you.